Welcome to the SwimSwam podcast. I'm your host, Coleman Hodges. Joining us today, Kieran Smith, who is fresh off of an SEC final where he won the 500 free, tying his own American record in 4:06:32. Also part of the winning 200 free relay. Kieran, let's break this night down. What'd you think of the 500?
500 was all right. I think I said it in an interview with you in San Antonio last month. I said that if I wanted to get to that next level in the 400, 500 distance, I had to take it out. I had to start taking it out a little faster. So I'm happy that I tried it and I executed pretty much the way I wanted to. Obviously not pleased with the time because every time you taper, you want to go best time, but I'll take it. I think there's going to be a very good middle ground between 135 where I was tonight and 137 where I was last year. And we'll just have to fine tune that for NCAAs.
Yeah. So, I mean, comparing the splits from your 4:06:32 tonight to last season, obviously you were out, I think, nearly a second and a half faster.
Yeah, just about.
Yeah. And so, as you just said, that was by design. How are you feeling that back half and how do you find that middle ground moving forward?
Back half hurt. It hurt way more than last year. And to see Jake McGahee, shout out to Jake McGahee. He had a lights out swim. That was one of the most impressive things I've ever seen with the way he swam it. And to see him on every far wall, just like making up half a second at a time was pretty demoralizing, but I was really happy to get my hand on the wall.
Yeah. I mean, were you expecting a race tonight? Because you had been in a similar position last year and, you blew everyone out of the water.
I mean, I knew he was going to go fast. He was really fast in midseason. He's an outstanding 500 freestyler miler in high school. So I definitely didn't come into the race thinking that I was just going to be out in front the whole time. I knew he was going to be fast along with some of my teammates.
Yeah, and just talk about the momentum the Florida men have so far. I mean, how fun was that relay tonight?
Oh, that was a great relay. We're looking forward to that relay all year. We knew that we could put up some good splits, and it was really refreshing after the relay. Like after we'd done screaming our head off, we all looked at each other and we're like, "Oh, I could have done this, and this better." So I think we got some more time to cut for NCAAs, which is really exciting.
Did you expect I mean, it really seems like a team effort. Did you expect everyone to be this on point? I mean, we saw Adam Chaney lead off the medley last night and then the free relay tonight and just lights out times. You guys had 5 in the A final and the 5 free. I mean, is the energy pretty palpable?
Yeah. I mean, we talked about it this morning before we got in for warm up, that this meet is all about momentum and it starts with prelims. Like if you don't put yourself in a good position for finals, you're not going to win the meet. So that's a good start to the meet, but we have to keep rolling like we're trailing by 100 points.
And going back to last night, you guys won the 8 free relay. You led off in 1:29:48, number 2 performance all time, number 2 swimmer all time. Break that swim down for me.
That was a great swim. I definitely I think I was about the same going out at the 100, which was by design, but my back half it made all the difference. Definitely this year, I feel like I gained some efficiency with my stroke from our power days, and especially from our weight room. Shout out to our weight room staff. Tracy Zimmer has done a great job with us thus far this year. And it was a really good back half for me.
Did you have a goal time going into that relay leadoff?
It was probably around there. Like I usually have ranges, I won't tell you what it was, but it was within the range. So I was happy.
You're someone who seems to know themselves pretty well. So I love that answer, within the range.
Yeah.
I mean, so being, 7/10 faster ish than you were, leading off that relay last year at SECs. Do you think what happened tonight in the 500 was just you experimenting with that race plan and getting some good learning in for the future moving forward?
I think that's a good way to put it. Obviously, I did it because I felt like I was going to be able to hold on a little bit better, but just didn't happen. So there's going to be some, like I said, some fine tuning to see where the best opening splits are going to be for NCAAs. And I know I can go faster, I think.
And how would you analyze where you're at just today, right now, physically? What was the prep like coming into this meet? And, obviously you're going best times. Seems like you're doing well, but how would you put it into your own words?
The prep for the meet, a lot of people like to hide the fact that they're not shaved or tapered, but I'll say we're locked and ready to go. We're shaved and tapered. We're trying to win the SEC meet. So I'm as prepared as I have been. And, for NCAAs, we're just going to get better because for me personally, I swim really well on double tapers. And I think a lot of my teammates will do just as well again next month. So, yeah.
And final question. Do you know what you're swimming the rest of the weekend? Because we've been certainly questioning it.
So I believe the heat sheets are out. I am in the 400 IM tomorrow morning. And depending on where we are needed for the last day, that'll still be a surprise.
Okay, fair enough. Are you right now? Are you entered in the psych sheets in 2 back, 100 free?
Yeah, and the 2 fly.
And the 2 fly. Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 400 I. So you're officially swimming 400 IM. How are you feeling about that? Did you do that last year also? Yeah,
I swam the 400 IM last year. Tomorrow morning is gonna be a hard swim. It's always tough after a really hard 500 and adding the 50 on top of that. I made sure to warm down really well, but it's always really hard in the morning.
What's for dinner tonight?
I just got done eating some steamed vegetables, some broccoli, some mac and cheese, and I think it was barbecue chicken. It's good. Just here at the hotel. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. So Kieran, I appreciate your time. I'll leave you alone. I'll let you get some rest.
All right. Thank
good
you.
luck with the rest of the weekend. And it's always great talking to you, man.
Thanks, Coleman.
You've been listening to the SwimSwam podcast. Stay tuned for new episodes every week. You can take SwimSwam podcast on the go by subscribing on your favorite podcast platform. Look for links in the description below, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos as well.